What's up, folks? I was inspired to make this video right now, even though I'm in the coffee shop and all my gear is in there. I came out here to make this video because someone who helped me, an editorial consultant, is asking me some questions, and I have the answers, but I don't feel like typing it all out. I'm not a good typer. Ironically, since I'm a writer, I don't like to type stuff out. Nancy says, what can you tell me about handing off your work to Amazon? There is nothing negative that I know about it. You own all the you own all your material, you own the copyright rights, unless you sign it over to KDP Direct, which is 90 days, which is you're saying that my publication is only for sale on Amazon and nowhere else for 90 days. That automatically renews. So if you want to promote your book for free, that's one good reason to be on KDP Select. It also allows it to be shared via Kindle Unlimited and other things. I find that most people don't like it because there are other methods to selling their books. Kobo, Barnes & Noble, Smashwords, and on their own website. Personally, I'm learning to not give away stuff for free. I mean, these videos are free, and I'm working on a novel, and as I publish that novel, or as I write that novel, I've been publishing on my website, that's free. But I've come to learn that when you get the free seekers, that's the only thing they want, right? When you get people who are willing to buy your product, then even if it's just 99 cents, then those are people who pay money for services or for products, and those are people who you want to be your fans. I've learned this in my other business as a contractor too. Like, that's where it really, like, I don't sell a lot of books, so I don't have fans or none of that. But I have been in the business, my contracting business, for several years, and people who want cheap or free shit are really not the kind of customers you want to have. Okay? I wonder if I got off track. What do you have to do to get your print copies set up for your existing books? I don't have any previously published self-published books, but my understanding is if you own the publication rights, own all the material, and you have to verify with your publisher that you do. But if you know that you do, and you can reproduce it, it shouldn't be an issue to put it on KDP, Kindle, or Createspace. Right? For those of you who don't know, KDP is where you publish your Kindle, and Createspace is where you publish your on-demand paperback. Both are real cool. KDP right now, as Kindle Direct Publishing, is starting a paperback version, which is their version of KDP. I don't understand it. They're both owned by Amazon. Amazon owns both of them. So I don't know why they're doing this KDP version. But I feel I might have to switch things over eventually. They're going to make it to that point. What do you have to do to get your print copy set up? So to get your to be set up for Createspace, it's the easiest way is to do a Word document, and the Word document page setup is 6x9. When you have it 6x9, and there's other stuff. It's complicated, but if you download a template, you should be able to just paste your material into a Word document template for publication. Here's where I cheat. I don't know if it's cheating. First of all, I've been publishing books, self-publishing books, for 2 years now, and I have now a total of 8 publications. I'm not bragging. I'm saying that I've done this a few times now, and every time I get better at it. And this time, definitely, I got better at it, and it was a little easier. But that's one thing. The other thing is that I use Scrivener, and Scrivener compiles these. Will compile your story for you. It takes a lot to learn how to use Scrivener, I think, just so you get the chapters right and the headings and all that. It just takes practice and practice and practice. But Scrivener, when you page set up, it'll say for Createspace right there, and you click it, compile it into a Word document, and then you're pretty much done. Once it's all in a Word document, you can go in and look for flaws, or if you want to add things or change fonts or do whatever, you can do it in the Word document and then submit it to Createspace. Do they do the book cover and interior design? No, they don't. They have services that offer to do those things, but they're outrageous. They're outrageous. The two things I've paid for in my most recent book has been, and it's been my most expensive publication because I've learned by mistake. One is to hire Nancy, and she did my proofreading and slight and little bit of editing, and then I hired someone to do the book cover. The most money I've ever spent on a publication, and I think it's both cases are well worth it. Now I'm hiring people to make little graphics here and there, still keeping me, I'm on Fiverr, using Fiverr for a bunch of little things. But as far as the book cover, once you hire a good designer or know of a good designer, when you upload your content, it'll give you a page number, and you relay that information to the person that's doing your print, and there's a calculation. You just multiply it by 0.0067 or something like that, and you'll get the thickness, and they'll know. You hire a pro, someone on like a 99 Designs or Upwork, then you can get the product you want. 99 Designs worked really, really well for me, and I wish I had a what you call it, a link to give you. But would you mind talking price with me? Let's see. I'm going to assume you want to know, like, how much do you get? It's like 70%, right? 70% of your fee. Amazon, KDP will tell you what's a good price point for books in that genre. You can follow that, or you can just have a price point that you have in mind. So let's say my novella is $9.99. All my paperbacks are $9.99. You can't change those books, that price, once you set it, because it's set for the ISBN number. But for I think that's 70%. So whenever a book gets sold, I don't remember, you get a decent percentage of the book, right? I know for sure that KDP for the ebook, every time you sell an ebook, it's 70% commission. Unless your book is priced at 99 cents. So at 99 cents, Kindle insists that you only take 30% of your commission, and it has to be at least like $1.99 in order to choose 70%. So right now, my book that is in pre-order is I have, because I want it to be 99 cents. I want it to be the cheapest possible and not free. The cheapest possible is 99 cents, and that means I'm taking I get 30% commission off or revenue off each sale. So I'm getting 33 cents for each book that sells. Long term, I want to sell as many books as possible. So by selling it as cheap as possible, I am sacrificing on money or whatever, 33 cents a book. But on launch day, the price is going up to $2.99, and then I will make about $2, a little over $2 a download. So that's cool too. But right now, I'm just trying to push it, get it in as many people's hands as possible, because I want two things. I want them to be able to leave reviews on the first when the book comes out. And I want, I'll go back to that. I want them to leave reviews on the first when the book comes out, and I want there to be on the first day people who bought this also bought this, right? Those start showing up on, because the people who buy on Amazon have bought other books. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing everybody to Amazon.com. Amazon.com. I'll put a link in the bio or down below, and you can pre-order your book if you want to. The reason I'm doing that is because Amazon is king right now, and they probably will be king as far as online book sales. There's a few other. There's Kobo, which is purely electronic. There's Barnes & Noble, of course, Books A Million, all these other places. But right now I'm concentrating on one thing: simplicity, right? Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. If you don't have a Kindle, I don't care. Go to Amazon, buy it. Tell me you bought it, and I'll send you a link to download the book for anything. If you open it on your iPad, you can download it on your iPad. If you open it on your phone, you can download it on your phone. This link will get you the book, and it no additional cost. You can get the book before the first, right? On the first, it'll automatically be downloaded to your Kindle. But what do you know? You already read it because I sent it to you, right? And that's another thing. I can sell it on my website. So if I have a link on my website, and the Kindle in the electronic version is $2.99, and I set it up through PayPal or whatever, you click on PayPal, it'll redirect you to this link, and you can download the book for anything. I don't have enough traffic to do that, so I'm gonna have to use Amazon. But if I wanted to, I could do that as well. Move away from giving my publishers a cut of the profits. Yeah, I'm not making a lot of money as an author, but I'm making all the money, right? Amazon takes their cut, and the rest comes to me. And that is a benefit of being in control. I publish my own books. I write the content. I could have submitted it to somebody, and it would have got rejected 1,000 times. But now my book is out there, and whether it's good or not, it's out there. And what I've noticed about selling publications like my previous books, my previous life, it was just like a month ago I had a previous life of a health and wellness guru. The more books that are out there, the more people see them. They read one, they like it, they buy the others, and even if they're not that good, there are people out there who like your stuff, right? So that is Nancy. I hope I answered all your questions, and you can see how I would not be able to write all this down. What I do have to write is an article, so I got to get to work. But if anybody has any questions, this is my first post on self-publishing, and I'm getting good at it because I keep publishing stuff. If you have any questions, please send anything my way. If you like magical realism, if you like stories about love and passion and food, then I would appreciate it if you download my book, Los Chocolates de la Esperanza Diamante. And it's a story about a woman whose pent up passion spills over into her chocolates, and they kind of give a little magical result to the people who eat them. I love writing like this. It's brand new. As of like 2 months ago, I've never wrote anything like this, and now it's changed my life. So if you want it, it's 99 cents. I'd appreciate it if you go to Amazon and download it. And like I said, if you do, send me a message and I'll send you a link, and you can download it to any device after that. All right? Thank you.